Welcome, my name is John Aycock. I'm a professor in computer science here at the University of Calgary, and today we're going to talk about the history of video games. Our first question is, what was the first computer game ever made and why was it created? That's a good question. I like to view it in sort of a larger perspective. Humans play games. Like, this has always been true, and the archaeological record has all sorts of instances of dice and other gaming implements that have been found. So if you give humans this very flexible machine of a computer, are they going to play games on it? Hell yeah, 100%. So is it a surprise that these came about? No, and in fact, they started coming about very early. We see people as far back as the 1950s using these to play games like checkers and chess, and this sort of leads into the beginnings of AI. In fact, one of the early examples is actually a Canadian example called Birdie the Brain, and it's something that was shown at the Canadian National Exhibition in 1950. A tic-tac-toe game, so very simplistic. But you have all these one-offs where people would construct this thing for a computer that you're never ever likely to see. And for me, the more important and interesting thing is, when did the majority of people start seeing these and being able to play these? And that really didn't happen until we get into the early 1970s, when you would have had the start of arcade games, when you would have had the start of game consoles in the home. What I find neat is going back to that time and seeing how these were portrayed. People didn't know what these things were. And so they had to develop this sense of, what are these? How do I play them? And so it's neat to go back and see how these things were pitched to a public that didn't understand things yet.